Coaches and content creators, if you want to make more money selling digital products, this video is going to be for you. Okay. My name is Lorraine Kamisha, and I am a viral marketing strategist. I teach content creators and small businesses how to monetize going viral on social media. Okay. I've made over $300,000 this year alone promoting my services and products on social media while getting paid from the platforms to do it. And to me, that is the most important part. Okay. It's not just getting money from one or the other, it's by getting money from both. You get paid two times. Okay. So if you're watching this right now, go ahead and say, how are you doing? Good morning. Let me know you're here. If you catch this replay, comment #replay so that I know you're getting something out of these broadcasts and you're learning what you need to learn so that you can make more money in these social media streets. Okay. So we're going to talk about today what content creators and coaches need to stop doing. Okay. So that they can 10 times their revenue by selling digital products. If you are a coach, you definitely need to pay attention to this because a lot of coaches, they're struggling right now because they're going from one event to the next event, from one course drop to the next course drop, and they're struggling with making money in between. I just got through coaching a client for the last 3 months on how to grow her social media presence, predominantly on TikTok, okay? Because there's a ton of traffic on TikTok. If you're a coach, you're a consultant, you have expertise and you're selling your expertise online and you're not on TikTok, you're doing yourself a disservice. Okay. But we've been working on her TikTok. And one of the things that she was struggling with at first was that she was, dropping courses throughout the year. And it's like the only time that she was making money was when she was getting signups for that course. Okay. There were no recordings, no ebooks, none of that stuff. So it becomes very hard to consistently make money if you're not consistently dropping courses. All right. Somebody says, good morning. I've been pondering doing social media influencing and have been overthinking. Thanks for sharing this. You're very welcome. Because what I'm about to share is going to make tons of sense. I'll give you a hint. If you've been following me and you get my notifications in the morning, you see that I made a post earlier about how you're not making enough money because you're not promoting. Okay. You're creating a lot of things, but you're not promoting, either because you don't know how, or it just seems very tedious to you. That's going to be the main issue. All right. You need multiple streams of income, especially in this particular economy. Okay. Things are getting higher. Pay is getting lower. People are not spending as much money in certain areas. Okay. Don't let people fool you into the fact that, nobody's spending money. There's still money being spent out there. It's just in different places. Okay. So what the problem is that you're not promoting. How many of you have created all the things? You've got an ebook, you got a journal, you've got courses, you got recordings, you've got events, you've got all these different things that you've created, but you're not meeting your revenue goals because you're not taking the time to promote those things. You haven't created a promo strategy. Okay. We're seeing a lot of situations here in current news and current events right now because for instance, the Keith Lee situation. Okay. We've got people out here creating restaurants and they don't necessarily have the best food or the best service, but what are they doing? They're promoting. They're on IG. They're hiring paid promo. They're getting celebrities to come out. They're doing all these big events and all those types of things. That's because they are promoting. It doesn't necessarily have to be the best product, or it's not necessarily best service as we see, but they are doing their job in promoting what it is that they have. 9 times out of 10, us as coaches or consultants or content creators, we have created all the things. All right. But we're not doing what we're supposed to do when it comes to promo. And again, that's for 2 reasons. Number one, I ain't got the time, or I can't find the time, but probably because you're too busy promoting. Right. Or because you just don't know how. You don't know how to use things like TikToks and your email lists and your reels and your YouTube shorts and things like that to promote your paid offers. That becomes a huge problem. And then what happens is you'll go and you'll say, well, that didn't really resonate with the audience. Let me create something else because I didn't get the sales that I wanted to see. Well, it didn't resonate with your audience because it didn't reach them in the first place because you did a piss poor job at promo. All right. You sent one email, you made one post, you created maybe one video. And a lot of you guys are not even creating video. You're just, putting stuff out there through email or through posting on the internet, or you're doing it the old way with like flyers and things like that. But you only did that one time. Again, you have to be able to create a promo schedule for things that you want to sell, and you have to hit people in different ways. Okay. So I mentioned the email list earlier. That is an awesome way to promote. But just like my client that I've worked with for the last 90 days, she only had a couple of hundred people on her email list. And while she was sort of kind of sometimes sending out emails, it wasn't growing because she didn't have a system in which she used to grow her email list. So we solved that through social media, through creating TikToks and Reels that specifically get people to join her email list so that when she does have a drop, when she does create something or a new course, or she has an event or a staycation or whatever it is, then she'll be able to sell those things because she has an audience to sell to. All right. So again, this is a common issue that I've seen with a lot of my clients. They are constantly creating because we're creatives. Let's be honest here. If you are a coach, if you're a consultant, 9 times out of 10 is because you are a creative. Okay. Creative is just not, picking up a paintbrush and making a masterpiece or picking up an instrument and playing, songs and stuff like that. It takes a creative to get up every morning as a business owner and solve problems. I've said this 1,000 times. If you've been following me, you've heard me say this before, that as a business owner, our job is to get up every day and solve problems. That takes creativity. Okay, so you are a creative. But we need to kind of switch that energy from creating, course after course and ebook after ebook and journal after journal to actually being creative in the way that we promote these things. Okay. That's why content creation right now is so powerful. That's why you need to learn how to do TikToks and Reels and get on YouTube. Number one, because it's going to help you promote your products and it's going to help you promote your services. That's the first thing. It's going to be the way that you're going to drive that traffic from these platforms like YouTube, TikTok, IG, Facebook, Snapchat, even Pinterest and LinkedIn. You're going to be able to take that traffic and drive it to your paid offers to bring people into your network. But the problem is, you're going to have to get good at selling what the solution is, promoting yourself as the solution to people's problems. All right. So if this is you, if this is something that you're struggling with, there's a link in a link in this description right now where you can book a call and we can discuss this and go over specifics for what you are trying to promote and create a promo plan. But it's something that you need to start taking a look at. Switch that energy from creating, all the things, all the ebooks, all the guides, all those things, and take that energy and invest it into creating things that are going to drive traffic for what you've already created. I understand. Okay. I'm a creator. I've been in your position where I've just been like doing all the things, just creating thing after thing after thing after thing after thing. And what happens is you get all these things built up. Okay. And then you don't drive traffic to those things. And those things just sit there. So what I've had to do, and this might help some of you as well, is I make a season for creation, and then I have a season for promoting what I already have. So I don't just keep creating things over and over again. And then, I'm not seeing any return from my investment because it takes time invested to create those things. I'm not getting an investment on my time if I'm not constantly promoting. So behind me here, you see where I've had, these are notifications actually from my Gumroad. So Gumroad is a platform that you can load in your digital products, and you can set a price, create a checkout page and all that good stuff. And then you can use your videos and your content to promote those things. At 6 a.m., 2:56 a.m. in the morning, guess what I'm doing? Sleep. Okay. But my video content is never sleeps. It's always out there. It's always on the platform. It's always running. So you're able to get these notifications while you're sleeping, because you've got something that's always out there promoting for you. So if you are not creating TikToks, if you're not creating reels, if you're not, putting things in your TikTok shop and in your series, if you're not on YouTube, if you're not creating content, you're not going to make as much money as you'd like to. Okay. If you're not selling digital products as a coach or as a content creator, or even as a UGC creator, or even if you're, doing brand deals, or if you're a comedian, whatever it is. Okay. If you're not selling something like digital products or even merch, even those types of things, if you're not doing that type of thing with as a part of your regular 9 to 5, which is your coaching and consulting business, or whatever it is that you do, you are leaving a massive chunk of money on the table. Okay, there are coaches and consultants up here making 4 figures, 5 figures, 6, 7 figures a month selling digital products on top of their courses and their events and all that good stuff. Okay, so why haven't you done this yet? If this is you, again, if you're in a space where you're like, hey, I would like to develop, this revenue stream of digital products. I've never done it before, or maybe you've done it, you've created products and you're not making as much money as you'd like to. I challenge you to stop creating and learn how to promo your products online on social media. Okay. It will be a learning curve at first. I'm not saying that it's always going to be perfect. It's not going to be a journey that is, you're not going to post your first video to promote your ebook and it go viral the very first time. You're going to have to get good at repeating your message over and over and over again. All right. So again, I challenge you as a content creator, as a consultant, as a coach, if you're watching this video right now, your challenge is to stop creating the things and start creating content. If you need help with this, again, in the description of this video, there is a link to book a call. I will be happy to show you how to promo. I'll show you exactly how I promo, how I save time with promo by using my automation tools. And then we'll talk about what types of content really resonate with your audience. All right. So hopefully this helps. Again, stop doing this. Stop creating pieces of stuff. Stop creating all the things. Stop creating all the ebooks and all the stuff. Use what you already got and repurpose your old content, and you'll begin to see your bank account go up higher and higher. Okay. Thanks. Have a good rest of your day.